So what we're going to do now is look over the real estate statistics in the Greater Columbia area. So what we're doing is the stats have just come out ending the end of February. So what that's telling us is it's given us a feel for what the market was doing before the coronavirus really made an interruption on a daily basis of our lives. So we knew it was taking place in China. We knew, okay, let's pay attention to this, but it's not the same numbers that we're going to see in March. The reason I'm doing so many of this is our base. This is what we can use as kind of a comparison for the winter to spring market. And right now, I do believe we are getting pin-up demand. So I want to pay attention to it. I don't want to be weeks behind. I don't want to be a month behind. I want to know what's really taking place. Right now, there are some changes in the financing market. We got to figure out, are these sales going to end up closing for less than what they normally would because of this time period and the fear? Are these things going to fall through, or are these things going to close still at a very strong price? We want to pay attention to the inventory on the market. Are more houses going to start going on the market now? Or are people happier with their houses and have refinanced? Or are they just fearful still and just don't want to quite act yet? These are important questions. The questions are important. We got to try to figure out the answers. And we're figuring this out by analyzing it week by week, area by area, price point by price point. So this is going to be more of an overview. And what I'm going to be doing is I went ahead and read through some of these documents. So I'm hoping you can see this all right on my screen. And what this is the housing supply. Okay. And what I'm going to be doing is looking at my screen, kind of reviewing the highlighted notes that I made for you so that we'll be on the same page. But it's basically saying, okay, we need to pay attention to this COVID-19. Right now, what we know is pending sales in the region were up 6.8%. The price point that had the biggest gain in sales versus last year was $300,000 and above. Overall median sales price was up 7.4% to 182.5. You know, I remember this number used to be more around 150 a few years back. I know probably 2009 to 2012, 13. So you've seen it go up a good amount. And of course, then interest rates were down to 6.5, around 6.5%. Now we're sitting at, you know, the 3.5%. So that's cut in half, which has allowed these prices to move up, but home payments really not. Okay, the price range that sold the fastest, meaning got under contract, was 100 to 150, and that is a correct stat. Price range that tended to sell the slowest, I find this interesting, 300,000 and above. They should have kind of made one extra category of maybe 300 to 500, 500 and above. Because right now 300s are below what's called a jumbo loan, so they don't really, you know, there could be a little bit more analysis there, but I can do that individual analysis. Okay, pending sales. So this is basically what we're going to be seeing over going through each of these pages. Pending sales, which means a buyer and seller reached a contract but it hasn't closed yet. It's up 6.8%. Okay. Inventory, meaning the amount of houses you could get a contract on, are down. Days on market, down 7%. You can see right here the price range of 100 to 200,000. What this means is if you're the seller, you will have to show your house 17 to 18% less than you typically would to get the contract you're looking for. Okay, and that's just because there's such tight inventory. The moment buyers go in, they're going in saying, okay, I want to make an offer on this house. Let me verify that. Instead of, oh, there's 1 million houses available. Oh, I won't lose it. Oh, another one will come up tomorrow. No, what they're seeing is the amount of houses I expected, I'm not seeing. So this one can work. I need to act. Okay. So median sales price again, up 7.4%. That's a big number, guys. Columbia area should usually see, it usually matches inflation, which is 2 to 3% a year. So, that's 2.5 years worth of price appreciation in 12 months. Percent of list price received, this has always been around 96, 97%. And right now, you can see this whole year for the most part was 97 or above. So for some reason, the 100,000 and below really dropped. And of course, that can be land, that can be foreclosures that need a ton of work. There's a lot that could be going into this category. Once you get into 100,000 and above, you start getting more stabilized statistics. Inventory down 3%. Month supply of inventory down 8%. That is a crazy number. We're sitting at 2.3 months of inventory. I know you don't know what that means. A neutral market is probably around that 8 to 14 months, right? So we're 4 times less, or 25% of that 8% average, right? So let me tell you this, okay? Let's say there is okay, I'm trying to make this easy. Okay, every month, 25 houses go under contract and close. To figure out month supply of inventory, we're trying to figure out how long it would take for that number to reach 0. So if every month 25 houses went under contract and closed, 2.3%, so that'd be like 50 and 0.3 of 25. So let's say 60 houses are on the market. If 60 houses are on the market and nothing else new came on the market, at that rate, in 2.5 months, there'd be not one for sale sign in the whole city. That's crazy, okay? Okay, so that is the month supply of inventory. So let's see if I can get a second bonus document for us. So, okay. Okay, so I think we went over the housing supply. I'm going to go over the month's inventory. Okay. Okay, so anyways, I think this isn't working on the screen share, so I'm going to go ahead and stop that. I may make the second video for that. But the bottom line is the same numbers keep showing up. We have less inventory on the market. The days on market is still going lower. Houses are going under contract. We're paying attention the most to these pendings, and are they reaching close status? Are they falling through? Are they being taken off the market if they do fall through? And right now, are sellers starting to give more incentives to buyers at this time? That's what I'm paying attention to. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you see these videos, comment on them, like them. That will allow other people to see them. Because good old YouTube has their analytics and all that good stuff. And the more people I can share this information to, the better. Because again, I want to tell you what I'm seeing, but I want to back it up with proof. I want to show you the actual data so that you know you're not just being sold, you're not just being told something from someone who doesn't really know, but it's what they're told to say in a real estate meeting. No, this is us analyzing the numbers. This is us doing our homework and giving you the answer key. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.